case me picking my nose on stream. Nah. Okay. Everybody went off to bed. They're not taking up my bandwidth. And that's the sound. We can start streaming. Oh well. This is Star Fox Command. Let me get the proper introductions here. A little bit earlier ago, we tried to stream this right after playing Star Fox Assault, which we finished up. I have the streams of that up soon. Gotta re-upload the part from last night. First part. I gotta chop up Star Fox Assault. But now, I kind of started there's still that one that we... Anyways. Wait, no, did I? Totally messed that up. I wanted to start from the very beginning. If anything, I can, I don't have to use this camera right here. I actually have two cameras. Let me do this. Okay, I totally disappeared myself. This is funny. Like, I'm always changing stuff. Beastie camera. How's... no. There. That sounds good, right? Okay. Just because I'm playing good old DS throws everything off. But anyways, just gotta make a quick adjustment. Okay, now we're ready. Now where are we? Oh yeah, we're playing video games, are we? Yeah, let's do that, shall we? Nope. Meant to hit no, not yes. I meant to hit yes, not no. Third time's the charm, right? Now over there is where the game is. And this is still disjointed. Get over there. Stay in the center of the camera. And drop your stylus. Okay. I'm gonna get this right this time. We're gonna hit no. Delete that. And okay, now that we did this, now we can actually read through all this, but I'm not gonna. To recap the previous events of Star Fox. Kind of. Just the first, just 64. And they kind of brush on a little bit of Assault, but not really. They kind of just tell you what happens right before Command. So it's all up to Fox now. I'm gonna be playing off the gamepad like this. Yeah, I got the thing all vertical. It's weird. Never had to play like this with the gamepad. Why does Nintendo always take forever to release digitals? Beats me. Must be a time zone thing. But Christian, welcome to the stream. I sure hope you enjoy your stay. We're gonna be playing some Star Fox Command. Yeah, another very underrated Star Fox game. But then again, there are some crappy parts about this game. Like the writing is pretty soft. And the story. It's a little out there. And the fact that this is a branching path kind of game, you know, just like Star Fox 64. And topple together, you know, it has to string together some plot elements that might not add up. The non-underrated, you mean the overrated ones? 64 and... I'd say the Super Nintendo ones are... I guess you could say overrated. But you can definitely say that they're dated. I'll try and get the very pixel. That way, I have enough room to get the ones on the bottom. That should be good, right? Got it. I got both of them. So I can get the last one on the next turn. It's going over tutorials and stuff. But I'll narrow it down to you. So the way this game works, it's a turn-based, so you gotta move the ships in one turn. That's just the I use a button to shoot, but on the map, yeah, you just move your ships in a turn-based style. And you don't want the enemies to hit the Great Fox. They do that, and then your mission's over. You gotta start the whole thing over again. Not your save file, but the mission you're currently on. I'm gonna say this right now, this is hella awkward. I'm holding the gamepad like this and playing, but I'll get used to it. Then, I'm so used to playing this on the actual DS. That's no biggie. All I really gotta do is just get used to this controller. Can I do it like this? Hold it with my thumb, like that? Now you're not got no grip. It's all because of this little thing right here that is designed so you gotta hold it like this. Have it like this and it just feels weird. I think like this should work. No, like that. Circle. Got nowhere to go. I think I'm gonna stick with just using the R button. Hey, you can use smart bombs. You just touch and drag it onto the map. And just like that. I like to use the smart bombs when they're just clutters of enemies right next to each other. Anyways, I can say that the Super Nintendos, you can't say they're overrated just because of how dated they look. But as for 64, I still think it's a solid game, and I would say I'd put it in my top 3 Star Fox games. Albeit my 3rd. I mean, I'm not gonna be the millions of people that say this, but say Star Fox 64 is the best Star Fox game, or their favorite. Wanna know what my two favorite Star Fox games are? One of them Star Fox Assault, and guess what the other one is? Believe it or not, this game. Yeah, I like this game. It can get repetitive, yeah, and the story kind of sucks, which is why it's second to Assault. But when you take away those elements, there's still a lot of game to be played here. Like I get a blast out of flying the R-Wing and just shooting stuff. It's just so satisfying playing this game. Anyways, here's the first instances of branching paths, but since this is our first playthrough, we're kind of stuck to this default route. We're gonna contact Slippy. Can't do any of those other 2 options until we beat the game for the first time. Gotta contact Slippy. Okay, I'm good. I'm ready. Oops, and I just skipped the cutscenes. Anyways, now they're gonna tell us how to use missiles. Collect these missiles, and the Great Fox can use them. Just like that, shooting down. This Fox is too far away from those enemies. You gotta do it. Rob's gotta do it himself. Then we can collect a couple more missiles. And have Fox take care of these enemies himself. Oh, no, I can't do that. Try and use the L button by just using my palm, like it's a sort of scuff controller. Another thing that might blow for some people during when you're flying around defeating enemies with a pilot, you have a time limit, and if you're not careful, you need to you automatically have to abort whatever enemy you're fighting. So it's important to try and stay on top of your time. Get as many of these little Saturn-looking power-ups. Oh, is my, it looks like the thing is a little cropped. If so, let me fix that for you guys. But now that's too big. Being my OCD. Hey, Slippy's there. But we're not going to be able to use them because we kind of have everything wrapped up already. Right there. That's a little better. Alright, I suppose we can save the missile, because they carry over into the next levels. So we can have Slippy intercept the last set of enemies. And then have Fox collect the last missile on the map. Okay, now I'm ready. Slippy's got a lot of spark bombs we can use. Those we get back after each mission, so we can go all out with them. Or just need only one. Can I lean back like this? Yeah, this works. In some way, this feels like playing on an actual DS, minus the grip. The thing that blows about DS Virtual Console on the Wii U, you have to use the gamepad. Can't use the classic controller. I think that's the theme of why the Wii U is the Wii U. Is the fact that Nintendo crammed the gamepad features down our throats. Like they're forcing the gimmicks. That's what went wrong. Thankfully with the Switch, it's not like that. Can't locate Peppy just yet. We gotta send a course to Ficina. He actually plays Peppy in this game, and we do it by doing the alternate choice there. And another thing I really don't like about this game is fog. And how much of it there were. The introduction of fog. Would have been nice if there wasn't so much fog in each and every single level. Kinda missed an enemy there. Thankfully got some missiles that'll pick up our slack on these flight paths. A couple of new things that this game added on from previous games is being able to charge your lock. I mean, you can do more damage if you lock onto somebody for long enough. Like right here. See how it locks on multiple times on one enemy? Do more damage that way. Multiplayer, that could be some strategy. Like, do you want to go all out and lock onto them as much as you can, or you just go for the quick lock-ons for the quick damage? Thinking about it, it's quite fascinating. I should have played the multiplayer for this. But hey, they got the DS download play. If you got a couple of DSs lying around, you can do it. Alright. One thing I really like about this game is... Another thing, really. Being able... You don't play just as Fox. You can also play as all the other characters that have made appearances in previous Star Fox games. But not just those two. This game also introduced some new characters as well. Like Lucy Hare. Peppy's daughter. And there's a couple more characters that will meet along the way too. See, I just did the max charge there. Also, this is one of the more good sounding games on the DS too. And the fact that how limited it is, they're still able to pull off these game sounds. Hands down, one of my favorites out of any DS game. Like, it just has a good, rich gameplay sound. Only thing I don't apply that to is the dialogue sound. That I think they could have done something different there. But gameplay sound, like shooting stuff, sound of enemies, barrel rolling, collecting items. It's all rich and crispy. My hands are already starting to hurt from the way that I am shooting and holding onto the gamepad. So I'm gonna try and see if I can do something. What if I Nope, that's on the option. I can only hold it on this side. I can't do this side where it's this would have been much better actually, but I have to be left-handed, so okay. Sorry about that, guys. I just dropped my gamepad on the table, luckily. I've been clumsy all day. Anyways, I think we got one more turn left here. Yeah. Thought so. Slippy will take care of that. If I hold it like this. I think these are the enemies where you have to get close. That way you can damage them. Gummy. My gosh, less than 2.5 hours. And then officially it's the day Starlink releases. I'm actually gonna I won't get the game until at around 10 a.m. my time, because I'm gonna get the game physically at GameStop. Like, I want to get the toys that comes with it when you get the physical release, just for collection's sake. They look pretty cool too. And the fact that they got the little gimmick of you can swap out the pieces, and in game it reflects there. But you don't have to do it that way in order to swap your stuff. You just do it from a menu. But for some reason I like the novelty of that. And I feel like there might be some advantage of swapping your parts out by doing it that way. Like, it could be faster, or saves you the hassle of going through the menu instead. Yeah. Also, this is our first mothership. We gotta take care of all the enemies first, and then we gotta go through these little things. And we gotta crash our ship into the mothership. I'm kidding. We do that, but we barrel roll, which in this game, if you barrel roll, you're practically invincible, unless if you crash into a wall. Like, it deflects into it deflects into deflects bullets, projectiles, most of them, that is. And then you primarily use it to destroy motherships. And also, if you destroy a mothership, the little base that there was is now a friendly base. And then when you fly one of your ships through there, you get more fuel, so you can go further while on the overhead map. Oh my gosh, a wolf comes out of nowhere. Whatever happened to being buddy-buddy? I guess since the asteroid invasion's over, they're back to being our rivals and picking a fight with us. Super easy, just keep your distance. Use your charge shot as much as you can so you can shred through their health. This would be an easy boss battle. For whatever reason in this game they made Panther speak in the third person, which I'm not a huge fan on. They're flying into formation. One more should take him out. There we go. One down. You can stay behind him by also doing a somersault. There you have it. So yeah, it's not the fact that my router's on the other side of the house. It's the fact that everybody else is taking away my internet. How should I hold it? Should I hold it like something like this? Or like that? Or... I don't even know. How about this? What if I do this? Like it's a, what's the instrument called? Like a violin? But now my face is too close to the screen. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I remember a lot of Fox's lines are pretty atrocious. Like they're just shallow. It's like they took the lines from the Japanese release of Star Fox Command, translated it, and forgot to put any flavor in these dialogues that we put in English. So what you get is dialogue that's just very vanilla-y. It's a massive downgrade to what we had back in Star Fox Assault, where the writing there is just so much better. Gotta keep going for we gotta fight Awakening. Which he's back. Despite getting lasered right through his little ship when we fought him at Fortuna in Star Fox Assault. I guess here's the thing with Awakening. We're still calling him that. I always thought that as long as he says Uncle Andros, he'll survive. I mean, that's how he survived getting whooped by us in 64, and I suppose that's how he survived getting his stuff blown up during their boss battle with him in Star Fox Assault. Aside from that, I don't know why he's here. And Fox is being overly protective. It's the dangers of war. Over here, right? No, I'm over here. I think this dialogue plays like in the middle of the thing. Like I can erase away some fog. The dialogue's still going on. Trick I like to do with erasing fog, just go in straight lines as long as you can reveal. You just gotta reveal away a little bit of it, and then it illuminates already. So we got 3 pilots already. Just kind of spread out everybody. Hopefully we don't leave up an important gap. And then as you keep on playing this game, you'll realize how repetitive it is, and if you don't have a comfortable playing position, lack of a better term, like I got right now, then your play sessions with this game might be too short than you would like. So it's best to just try to play this game as comfortable as you can. Treat it like Kid Icarus Uprising. Fly around Lucy's ship. Careful not to hit that laser from the mothership. We hit that laser, we automatically lose half of our ship's health. It's not fun, trust me. Another thing I forgot to mention, you can use the barrel to deflect and use it to crash into motherships safely, but you can also barrel roll to collect nearby items, which is awesome. It definitely beats flying into them in past games. Another drawback too, now in this game, your barrel roll also eats into your energy gauge for when you're boosting. When you're boosting, using the brakes, that good stuff. Yeah, I had a feeling I should have had Fox go this way. And then we can have Slippy sneaked in it. Nope. Try it. You're gonna see me do this a lot. Try to make these really tight flight paths because you only have so much fuel for each fighter to go into one distance. No, I don't think this is gonna work. Can I go this way? Yep. Nope, I can make this work. Come on. Like, if I can squeeze out the last drop of toothpaste, I can definitely get Slippy to that mothership. Okay. Alright. You know what? I'll just... Come on. Alright, that's good enough. Hey, Slippy reached that one enemy. Good. Another thing too, you can do some multitasking in these. You can get these missions done a whole lot quicker by doing that. So it's got some, I would say Pikmin elements, but of course we're not bringing stuff back, and there's not a whole lot of auto things. It's just you just point out where each ship's gonna go, and then whatever happens, happens. Either they fly into some enemies, pick up some enemies. They can intercept enemies that are about to approach the Great Fox. I just wish that not all missions have you protect the Great Fox. Like, they have different layouts for these maps. The only thing that I think really brings this game down and keeps it from being a great game. Like, it's a good game, but it's far from great. Like, if they had some variety in each mission. Oh, and there you go. That's me flying into the laser and losing half my health. Where are the targets? There's one. There's two. Oh, okay. Thing is also, each play session, or each run through, could take you about, I'd say 2 hours. And the fact that you're doing this most of the time, barrel rolling in some other ships, defeating all the enemies on one map, it could get pretty repetitive. But like I said, just make sure you're playing this game comfortably, not making your hands sore. Maybe just be in a relaxed sitting position. You should be okay. Yeah, I like to do this a lot with my stylus. Just kind of hold my stylus like a toothpick. But just on the side of my lip, I don't put my stylus in my mouth and then try to choke on it or nothing. I see this idea of the way that they could have had the multiplayer. Like, you're able to fully customize your ship for multiplayer, and you can tune exactly what kind of loadout you'll have for your ship, and they can balance it as in, if you want the good lasers and lock, because there's multiple ways you can lock on, depending on what chip you're using. There's like the regular traditional single lock, and then there's this multi-lock where you can lock on the multiple enemies, and then there's another one that only one chip has, where it just fires as soon as you lock on. Now, depending on which lock you're using, I don't need to do that. It uses up your energy. So, like, say if you have like the best combination of stuff. So, like, say you're getting plasma, for example, and then you do the multi-lock, then you're using up. That would mean you have to use up more health or more boost gauge. So think of it as you only go. You can actually forgo lock on or laser, and then get more health or boost like that. That way. Just a neat idea that. Say if this game came out on the 3DS in 2016 or so. Something they could have done to they could do to make a balanced multiplayer. Of course, we didn't get a Star Fox game on the 3DS in 2016. Instead, we got it for the Wii U. But that's enough of that. I honestly forgot about Star Fox Zero when I mentioned if they made a Star Fox game for 3DS. And plus, they already had a Star Fox game on the 3DS. The Star Fox 64 3D remake. If anything, why didn't that multiplayer had it? Or did they want to stay true to the original multiplayer? Aim's all over the place. Normally you'd think using the touchscreen is more accurate, but in some cases it could be a little haywiry. But if you got full control of the stylus, the touchpad, it can be pretty accurate. Kind of similar to gyro controls and aiming stuff with the mouse. Like, you can get that kind of accuracy. Oh my gosh. I hate how, when you have a boss coming up and the warning just comes out of nowhere. Taking on with Slippy. Got the most health. Remember this boss being stupidly easy. Lots of stuff going on in the Discord. How to fool someone in 1 second. Tell me, how do you fool someone in 1 second? You smart bomb. Yeah, we can. Take away some damage on the eyes. It's on the ground, now it's in the air. Not even hitting him right. We hit the tentacles. Or the arms and legs. Hit something, alright? Need to put on a car bomb. Hey, that works. Just bit by bit, Slippy. And there you go, piece of cake. Yep, stop hitting that button. I've been up since 4 a.m. because it was a work day. Tomorrow I got the day off. You know why. Also, something I want to look up before we continue. What is the meaning of this? Oh. That's no video. Good one. That's not a video. That's just a picture of it looking like in a video. Good old KS. There's notifications going off in Discord. Excuse me. I know we're only young, but been up for quite a while. I was planning on doing multiple run-throughs here, but I'll just do this one and then that'll be it. There's still a couple more missions to go. Anyways, I'm not really paying attention to this dialogue, conversation, exchange. I forgot the fact that there's just so many planets that Star Fox Assault didn't really venture into, like Aquas, especially Venom. You don't get to see Venom at all. Instead, that gets replaced by the Aperoid homeworld. You don't get to see any of the sectors, or just in cameo, or just in Easter egg, but that's about it. You don't go to the sectors. So we'll go to Aquas and meet Slippy's fiance. Yes, the actual fiance. Okay. Falco just came out of nowhere. Good to have you back, Falco. It's my boy right there. It's okay, we got this. These red grids here, we can't fly through there. Neither can the enemies. But the missiles, we got missiles that we gotta take care of now. They can fly anywhere. Actually, let's have Slippy go through here. You never know. Falco's got a multi-lock laser, and for this enemy that has a lot of hit points, it's best to take him down with Falco if he can. But hey, since I didn't know this enemy was out here when they were to really prepare for that. I'll take a lot of damage, aren't I? I gotta take down another one of these? Hold up now. Let's beat some stuff up here. Yeah. I'm gonna shower after this. Ears are so itchy. Amanda's got a multi-lock on her ship too. Now I got 4 ships. This is the maximum we can have on screen. Enemies are too close. Amanda, take care of that. I'd like to have Slippy take care of the missile. And, not like I can do much with Falco. Because he's gonna... The thing with missiles is... when you intercept the missile, it stops you right there. So I feel like whatever I do with Falco, either I go this way, or just take out the missile right here. And then again, there's another missile right there. Let's see what we get with that. Alright. I always take down the missile like that. It's the easiest to take out a missile if your ship has a lock, either single or multi-lock. That third version of locking, if you have a character that has that, don't even bother. Alright, you gotta shoot this one.
I do.
Alright, we're running out of time. Hence the indicator there. Okay. I'll work on getting some time. Another bullcrappy thing about sometimes you'll spawn in and you'll have enemies just shoot at you immediately. They actually take damage by that. So I guess if you can, try to barrel roll once you spawn in, 'cause you never know. So to make the barrel roll, you have to use your boost gauge. But the nice thing is, previously the U-turn and somersault, you have to use your boost, but here you can do as much as you like. You just gotta finish up the previous one first. Missing a couple. Alright. You let me tear stuff up with Amanda. Just because of shit. It's tadpole things. They're just flying good. Damn. It's sleepy. Should I pull that, there's this one dude that streamed. He was in the middle of streaming Majora's Mask, and the dude just literally fell asleep on stream. Like, left his game on and everything. He didn't pause or nothing. Like, and then, when he was on the final day on Majora's Mask, and then they had the moon crashing down, he game overed. Basically slept as the world was getting destroyed by a giant moon crashing into the city. And this is pretty interesting because got 3 ships. All of them pretty much have to go and take out these missiles. Hopefully, I'll see what we can do here. Got everybody but Slippy en route to the base. Hopefully, we can take out those missiles as well. Alright, Fox and Slippy got the missiles. Perfect. Be rather interesting taking down the missile with Slippy. Because it's not as easy and automatic as say if you're going to take it out with a single lock or multi-lock ship. We gotta be careful we don't miss one of these beacons. We miss just one of these, and it's all over. We gotta track this missile down again. There we go. I forgot. You just pre-fire it, and whatever plasma shots that were finally allowed to get to register as hits are already there to hit them. So we get a head start there, and we can take out the missile just like that. They're taking damage. Anyway, Falco, he's got a lot of boost gauge, so we can use it to our advantage. Thankfully, unfortunately, he's got a lot of low health, so really monitor your health here. Got all this nice stuff that Falco's got. Multi-lock, a lot of health. Wait, no, I meant a lot of energy boost. An energy gauge. There we go, I got it right this time. And he's only got 1 smart bomb. But hey, it's okay. Yeah. Didn't take long. Felt like just 30 minutes ago. It was all Fox by himself, and now he's already got himself a team. Well, 3/4 of a team. I imagine Amanda will just be temporary. Gotta get Crystal back, wherever she is. Sector X, Sector Z. Yeah, I'm okay with Sector Z. Sector X and Sector Y. Eh. Like, we're so early in this game. We're not even close to even thinking about playing, or thinking about getting close to playing Sector X or Y. Just ever play Sector Z. By the way, this is the second to last level. I don't know this, I just do. Crystal's there, but she's got this different getup. And this is the music I used in this year's Mario Kart birthday tournament. The awesome video. I guess I could start using my missiles now. Especially I'm gonna pick up a new one. I'll have Falco go right here. Fox will take care of this stuff on the bottom right. Of course, I'm gonna need somebody to take care of that missile. Maybe Fox or Slippy can take care of that. Oh man, I should have, I know, biggie. This part right here. Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. I thought for a moment it'd be a boss, like a little mini boss. This mini mothership. But that's like way further. I have to beat the game the first time and then play it through the second time. So we're okay. It's a short mission. After that, one more mission. Stop moving. I'm still struggling on trying to find a good angle to play this game like this. Oh, wait for it. Smart bomb. There, I just took out all of them. Alright, last but not least, Crystal. Is it really going to release at 12 a.m.? I'm not quite sure. If anything, it might just release at 9 a.m. I remember, this might not apply for the Switch, but for when I was downloading Smash we used DLC, it didn't take like until like mid-morning until they put it up on the eShop. I just have it at the countdown. For all sakes that, hey, in about a couple more hours it'll be October 16th, the same day Starlink releases. Oh, I shouldn't have answered that question. But howdy though, welcome to the stream. What? Oh, right.
Okay.
I'm taking a lot of damage. I usually kick butt when I play as Crystal. I'm waiting all month for this game. I've been watching reviews and knowing what to expect with the game. Like going from planet side to planet side, it's going to be a lot of fun. Especially when you're leaving the planet. That I'm really looking forward to. I want to pick the game up physically, just for the figures. There'll be fun little collectibles there. Oh, there's one more. Whoops. They got one shot on me. Oh. Crystal, don't die. Okay. Is this some... No, this isn't Star Fox 2. This is Star Fox Command. For the DS. Yeah, I'll have Crystal take care of the mothership. And then, can we... Okay, Slippy, take care of that. Yeah. Falcon, take care of the missile. And boom. Took us only 2 turns. Oh boy, if I don't stop this missile right here and now, I gotta do this whole thing over again. Make some really gutsy moves here. I just gotta take care of this missile. Alright. Good idea to take care of all of the missiles. I'll get your comment in a bit. So I'm giving that full attention on. There we go. Okay, so you're either... So you're getting physically or digitally? Are you actually getting both? Got the digital deluxe, but he's gonna... Or are you just gonna get the separate figurines? Is that what you mean? Rocking and rumbling in my chair. I just got this chair, I'll say 3 or 4 months ago. It's already a little squeaky. It's a good chair too. Like the reclining is so adjustable. I could probably... I could really use some adjustments on it. But I'm kind of in the middle of the little session here. I'd be real careful quick. Crystal's still got low health. I'll just go for the ring, play it safe. And I missed it. Uh-oh. Wait, hold up. Time out. Okay, now I'm ready. Okay. Ooh. Got the switch. Yeah, that's got to be the ideal way to get Starlink, just for the Star Fox content. Because that, and I don't think if you were to get the game on PS4 and Xbox One, there's not going to be any content or exclusive content there. I think the only reason why you'd want to get the PS4 Xbox One, in my eyes, is just so you can play the game in 60 frames per second. I think if it's just going to be like with every version of third-party games that come out on the Switch. It would have been nice to see PS4 and Xbox One get some sort of exclusivity deal. You know, like with that one Soul Calibur game, I think it was Soul Calibur 2, where when it released on PlayStation, Xbox, and GameCube, they had different characters, but depending on which version you got. So if you got the game on GameCube, you were able to play as Link, and then so on for the other versions. Not the case here. That's only only the Switch gets the Nintendo IP, or the exclusive character. Wouldn't it be neat, like say if you get Starlink for the Xbox One, you can play as Master Chief, and then whatever ship that you could pilot in Halo. Oh, really now? Not really an exclusive ship if you can use it for the other system. That's the case there. That's pretty funny. Anyways, what's going on with this plot? Starwolf actually neutralized the Venom Sea and drove out all of the Angler army. Now they're in the asteroid belt, which we're gonna be heading to right now, and we're gonna finish it off. Okay, so the Soul Calibur 2 exclusivity thing. So Link for the GameCube, PS2, Tachi, if I said that right, and then Xbox had this character named Spawn from this one game I don't know. Sazan. It's from Tekken. Okay, I gotcha. Hey, Crystal's back to her normal outfit now. Still though, she looks like Crystal. You can feel like Crystal. There are some cases in this game where they say that this game is just poorly written fan fiction. Not all the cases I feel like that's the case, because let's remember that this is an official Star Fox game. But yeah, the writing for this game is just, there's parts in this game where the writing is just atrocious. And honestly, I feel like I should rewrite this game. Like I could come up with better dialogue. Hey, car test Mike West. Checking out the web and reactions to the game. The voice of Star Fox. Hope you like the game. Well, the game's not out yet. I'll let you know once I get the game. But from what I've seen from Starlink, I can't wait. Oh my gosh, I didn't quite get all of them. But man, I just took out a whole lot of birds with just one stone. This mission, I think, if I play my multitasking skills perfectly, we can beat this mission in about 2 or 3 turns also. Is it almost time to? Another hour and a half. Just for the day to turn to the same day. Of course, it might be still a couple more hours until the game releases on eShop. I'd say at around 7 a.m. So that would mean another 8 hours until the game comes out. Gee, that sucks. I want to play the game right now. But hey, developers, they got their way of how they release their games. Still got all 3 missiles left. I could probably unload on all the missiles right here now, but might be too late because I'm already taking down most of them already. Yeah, look at Crystal go. And this music too, when you play as Crystal, outside of bosses and missiles. My top 3 favorite music pieces in this game. I'll just say this right now. The other 2 soundtrack that I like is when you play as Panther, and then when you play as Peppy. Once you figure out the rules and how this game works, it's a rather easy game. You should have a breeze once you get everything figured out when you're playing through all the missions. There might be a couple tricky bosses here and there that you have to adapt to, but again, once you figure it out, it's easy peasy. I know I was terrible at this game when it first came out. where's the... Okay, there it is. I'm about to say. From Washington, 8 o'clock New York time. So you're well in release date. I think it's the matter of they'll have all the games. Think of it as like this. There's like say they have all the copies of Starlink, or if they do it like that. I was about to say they have all the copies of Starlink in this truck that arrives at the store at 4 a.m. and then they bring in the truck with the games and they unbox them. But I feel like they're already there in a box, and there's like a label that says don't sell these until this day. That might be the case. I'm just overthinking this. Alright, so let's clear away this fog. That's the only enemy that we got. Crappy part is I can't use the missile to take down the missile. They want to make the missile as difficult as possible. It'd be a little tricky getting to that mothership base right here. Gotta navigate some asteroids that are gonna shorten our flight. I can have Fox back up Slippy with this missile. Alright, never mind. When you tackle on missiles, only one of them can go after it. Or more accurately, you only get one choice, a character, when you go after these missiles. And it's whoever gets to it first. Oops. So all that's left is the mothership. Sure looks like it. Crystal can get to it. Oh. Let's try that again. One more time. Okay. Crystal can't get to it. Nope, that's the best she can do. Fox, nope. It's the... Okay. Mothership isn't gonna spawn any more enemies, which is nice. Is nobody gonna be able to get to the mothership? Man. No biggie, I got multiple turns. This time we get to it. All 4 of them. What would be really neat is if you have them all converge onto one area, you can actually have like player AI controlled allies. So it'd be like the old times. But I bet they didn't do that because of memory limitation. Still would have been nice. And it would add to like a team thing. Could have saved those smart bombs, but hey, I got another character that has smart bombs. Because there's gonna be a boss right after this. Yeah, exactly. Like, they have the copies, the physical copies of the game in the stores. They're just not allowed to sell them until tomorrow. That's why just enjoy the calm before the storm. Play these older Star Fox games while we still can. Or while we are still waiting for Starlink. There's a good chance we won't be playing these games for a while after it releases. Alright, Falco, you're up. Try not to go down in 2 shots. Okay. I can't lock onto him, but he just takes a cheap shot on me. He's in full use of the multi-lock. Should throw a smart bomb in there. That'll do some real damage. Oh, look at that. Just wiped out his stuff. I just shoot in the middle right there. Do a deflect right there with the barrel roll. And this boss is easy peasy. Super easy. And that's that. It's over. Defeated Anglar. And my good timing too. My gamepad's battery is low. Just to show you the battery life for these gamepads, it only lasts about a little under 2 hours. In real life, there doesn't exist a Black Panther. There's a Black Jaguar, but not a Black Panther. Something I looked up when I Googled Black Panther. Oh, there's an ending there. I'll read this off for you. The members of Star Fox had reunited once more. Again, they put differences to one side and took the fight to the enemy. And when the dust cleared, peace had once again returned to Lilac, yet Fox is still troubled by complicated feelings. Months passed. One dark day. Crystal makes a Starlink confession. I'm sorry, Fox, I can't do this anymore. I'm going back to Panther and the rest of Starwolf. Fox was overcome with grief and begged Crystal to stay, but her mind was set. Once again, Fox was forced to wander the world alone and unloved. But Crystal had no such regrets. She's perhaps the toughest of all the pilots, and she proves it by starting a new life in the elite Starwolf Squadron. Dang. And hey, by completing the game first time, we get the Key of Destiny, which allows us to unlock the other routes that you can get access to. Get multiple endings of the game. The fate of Fox and his companions have been entrusted to you. It's actually the first time I've seen that screen where you unlock the key that allows you to unlock multiple routes. But I'm not going to be doing any of that tonight. Matter of fact, I'm going to be calling it a stream. Aladokila. That's how I pronounce your username. Thank you for watching this whole stream. Or at least the last bit of it. And anybody watching this when this video gets uploaded, thank you for watching and listening. Mostly, but tomorrow morning I'll be going to GameStop to pick up Starlink, and then around sometime after that, I'll be streaming it actually. So go ahead and look forward to that. I'm looking forward to it just as much. Enough of that. I'm rambling on here. I'm gonna go to bed and wake up with all kinds of hype. So with that being said, good night everybody. It's been Jaguars.